It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today it's a matchup of David and Goliath between the Miami Marlins and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. Ryan Gonzalez, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping in, Lewis Brinson, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Miami, center fielder, Lewis Brinson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Garlobo is there. 1 down. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I really like what Justin Bour does for this team. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Digging in, Derek Dietrich. First offering on its way. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. And we'll have summer sun in abundance this afternoon. 95 degrees at first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses 2-2.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Two pitch is fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Again, another foul ball. Jaquez is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batting third, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Ready now for the Marlins, Starlin Castro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To his left, Mathewson. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Jose Arena, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Digging in now, David Garlobo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, David Garlobo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Urena has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Another 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Settling in now, Magneuris Sierra. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Bounce to first. Ford is there, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third baseman, Alex Hawkes.
Now batting, Alex Hawkes. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Line drive to left. But this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Justin Bour. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Hey, I don't care that that pitch didn't light up the radar gun. 89 miles an hour executed 2-seamer is almost unhittable.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
So coming to the plate, Brian Anderson. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. First pitch on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Moore stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Don't let him score.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Cameron Maybin will be next. Full count still. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
Up next from Miami, Cameron Maybin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
He's running, flying softly out toward left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued 0-0.
Into the box now, Chad Waller, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Mac Sherrill, and they'll need him to get something going here.
First baseman, Mac Sherrill.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike.
Ball 2.
The 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And there's one down now.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maybin in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
Into the box, JT Riddle. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And that misses. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Castro ranging into shallow right, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Into the box, Steven Mathewson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
A 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Brinson. He's got it, and that does it. It's a perfect game.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Marlins took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Jose Arena gets the W on the mound. Ryan Gonzalez only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 1 run on 3.